Hello, I'm Amanda Jones, and in this video I'm going to show you the Scratch algorithm for addition. I have two problems up here, and you can see that they are quite long. They are more than adding just two numbers together, and so the Scratch algorithm is just a method to tackle something like this in a more systematic way. We probably have all kind of come up with our own techniques of doing this, and this is just one of them that works really well. I like it a lot. So the first thing I'm going to do is line these up vertically. We do like to present our problems horizontally to also have our students know how to not just do it, but to set it up. That is important. We take for granted sometimes that they might not know that we line up our place values. So I want to model that for you here. Okay, so there those are lined up vertically by place value. And I would group these when I was kind of learning how to do this. I remember grouping numbers that were close to 10 and kind of writing them off to the side. So I would go 3 plus 7 is 10, and 6 plus 5 is 11, and then I have the 8, and then I know this is 29, and do that. So this was the method that I used. I think that you'll find that this is a method, making tens, that you'll see. So this is just, the Scratch addition is just something similar to that, just a way to kind of work with these large groups of numbers, okay? So it is hard to hold these all in your head if you're just adding straight down. So 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 6 is 19, plus 3 is 22, and we'd have to remember what was last and then how we're adding it together, okay? So that can get a little intimidating, especially for a young student that's doing something like this. So this is a good way to kind of show them a very systematic method to doing this, okay? So in the Scratch algorithm, we start in our ones place, and we start at the top, and if we add over, and it's a number over 10, then what we're gonna do is scratch out the digit and write, and then that'll represent a 10, and then write the number of ones out to the side. So for instance, 8 plus 5 is 13, so I'm going to scratch out the 5 to represent that it's a 10, that when I added that was a 10, and I will carry the number of scratches over here when I get to the end, okay? And then I had 3 ones left over, so I write a 3 out to the side. And then I take that 3 and add it to the 6, which is 9, and then 9 is not over 10, so I won't do a scratch, okay? So we have 9, and then we add 3, which is 12. So now we will scratch, and we have 2 ones. And then 2 plus 7 is 9, so I won't do another scratch. I'll just carry down that 9 at the end. And then I had 2 scratches, so that represents that I have 2 tens that need to be carried to the next spot. All right, so just keeping up with that kind of method. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 5 is 9, plus 8 is 17, so scratch out the 8 and I'll write the 7 over here. 7 plus 7 is 14, scratch and write the 4. 4 plus 9 is 13, so I'll scratch. You can write the 3 or move it here. And then we had 1, 2, 3 scratches, so we have, it's a little messy here, 3 that we need to carry. And then 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, and we have our answer. So a little bit easier than trying to hold all those numbers in your head and keep track of that. Kind of like a nice method. I probably should have put a little bit more space between my numbers, so I'll do that as I set up this next one. Once again, lining up by place value. This one's an even larger amount of numbers. All right, I think I'm gonna use another color to just keep everything a little bit more visible and less messy and scrambled, okay? So 9 plus 8, same algorithm. 9 plus 8 is 17. So scratch and we have a 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. Scratch and we have a 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. Scratch and we have a 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. So scratch and we have a 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. So that's a little different. We're going to scratch. We have 0. We'll carry down that 0. And then we add up our scratches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what we'll carry up here. Okay. So you're always dealing with small numbers. Your numbers never go over 20 for sure. And so that's helpful as well, is that you're just always adding small numbers. Okay. 5 plus 7 is 12. 2 plus 8 is 10. 0 plus 8 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 7 plus 2 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. 2 plus 4 is 6. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 scratches. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 760 is our total there. So that is the scratch algorithm. Thank you for watching.